Brock Lesnar destroys Roman Reigns and the entire WWE roster. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE universe. This is not a drill. This is not a dream. What happened on WWE television has sent shockwaves throughout the wrestling world. Brock Lesnar has returned, but not as a savior, not as a conqueror, not even as the beast incarnate we used to know. No, this time, he's something far worse. This time, Brock Lesnar has unleashed the kind of devastation that not even Roman Reigns saw coming. In one horrifying night, Lesnar destroyed Roman Reigns, and then he went on to decimate the entire WWE roster. This is the full story. The return. The Beast Awakens. It all started on the May 19th episode of SmackDown. The show was supposed to feature the contract signing between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes for their rematch at SummerSlam. The ring was surrounded by security. Paul Heyman looked nervous. Roman, calm as always, sat at the head of the table. Cody stared across, ready to finish the story once and for all. But then, boom, the arena went pitch black. The TitanTron glitched, and then, his music hit. Brock Lesnar. The crowd erupted. Lesnar hadn't been seen since WrestleMania 40, where he was reportedly done with WWE. Rumors of retirement, rumors of suspension, even UFC whispers. But now, he was back. And he wasn't smiling. No cowboy hat, no flannel, no high fives. This was bare knuckle, Buzzcut, black-gloved Brock. And he looked pissed. Carnage begins. Roman Reigns destroyed. Lesnar walked into the ring like a man possessed. Roman stood up, slightly startled. Cody took a step back. And then it happened. Brock Lesnar F5 feet D Roman Reigns through the damn table. The tribal chief, the head of the table, the undisputed champion, laid out like roadkill. Paul Heyman screamed. Cody Rhodes froze. The security, obliterated. Lesnar tossed bodies like toys. A German suplex to a 320-pound guard. A clothesline that sent another over the top rope. In just 90 seconds, Brock Lesnar had turned the ring into a graveyard. And he wasn't done. Message to WWE, this is my house. After annihilating Reigns, Lesnar grabbed a mic for the first time in years. What he said sent chills through the arena. I built this place. I bled for this ring. I carried this company on my back. And now I see a locker room full of weak little boys pretending to be men. So I'm burning it all down. Every last one of you. Then he dropped the mic and walked away. No music, no smile, just destruction in his wake. Fans didn't cheer. They didn't boo. They were frozen, shocked. The beast had awakened, and he was no longer targeting titles. He was hunting souls. Raw Rampage. Lesnar's path of destruction continues. 3 nights later, on Monday Night Raw, it got even worse. Lesnar interrupted a main event 6-man tag match featuring Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn vs. Judgment Day. And without warning, he annihilated everyone. Damian Priest, F5 through the barricade. Sami Zayn, tossed off the stage. Kevin Owens, powerbombed through the announce table. Even Rhea Ripley tried to stop him, and Lesnar turned, growled, and forced her to retreat. And then Seth Rollins tried to stand up. Bad move. 1 F5 in the ring. Another on the steel steps. Then a third through the timekeeper's area. Officials rushed out. Adam Pearce pleaded with Lesnar. Please, stop. Lesnar snarled, I'll stop when every last superstar is buried. And he walked through the crowd, parting them like Moses, leaving Raw in absolute ruins. Locker room reaction. Total panic. The fallout backstage was catastrophic. Superstars were panicking. Rumors swirled that Brock Lesnar was acting on his own. That Triple H had no control. That even security teams were refusing to confront him. Roman Reigns was reportedly hospitalized with spinal trauma. Seth Rollins was seen clutching his ribs, taken out on a stretcher. Cody Rhodes, who had a scheduled promo, canceled it. Even CM Punk tweeted, "That's not a beast. That's a monster. Somebody stop him before it's too late." Meanwhile, Lesnar went dark again. No appearance, no social media, no updates, just one quote released by WWE officials. He's not suspended, because we're too afraid to call him. WWE Council meets. Triple H confronts the Nightmare. Triple H held a special press conference 2 days later. His words were tense, chosen carefully. "We are investigating Brock Lesnar's actions. But I want to make one thing very clear, this is not storyline. This is not a match build. This is a serious situation. And it's not safe to let Brock roam free in WWE." When asked if WWE would fire him, Triple H responded coldly. "You don't fire a hurricane. You evacuate." That line went viral. #EvacuateWWE started trending. Stars began pulling out of shows. LA Knight canceled an appearance. Logan Paul demanded extra security. Even Randy Orton told reporters, "I've fought Brock before. This isn't the same guy. That guy in the ring now, I don't even think he's human." The bloodbath. Brock wipes out NXT. As if things couldn't get worse, Brock showed up unannounced at an NXT taping. The crowd went nuts. At first, Lesnar walked into the Performance Center, looked around, and declared, "Let's see what the future looks like when it's broken." Then he attacked. Braun Breaker, laid out. Ilya Dragunov, suplexed into the LED board. Trick Williams, speared through a barricade. Even Shawn Michaels, WWE legend and NXT exec, tried to intervene. Lesnar grabbed him by the collar, stared him down, and then let him go with a warning. "Next time, I won't." The NXT locker room was left devastated. WWE officials ended the taping early. Medical teams stayed past midnight. Nobody wanted to go home. Everyone was afraid. Final straw. Roman Reigns returns and demands blood. 1 week after his hospitalization, Roman Reigns returned on SmackDown. Bandaged, bruised, furious. He didn't come to talk. He came to call out Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman begged him not to. But Reigns wasn't listening. "Brock, you want a war? Then you got one. SummerSlam. No rules. No referees. Just me. And you, in hell." Lesnar didn't respond until the final moments of SmackDown, when a camera caught him sitting in Roman's private locker room, staring at a picture of the bloodline, with the eyes scratched out. Lesnar looked up at the camera and simply said, "I accept." And then, he burned the photo. SummerSlam 2025, Lesnar vs. Reigns 3, the Slaughterhouse match. SummerSlam 2025 will go down as one of the most brutal events in WWE history. The main event wasn't a match. It was a war. No entrances, no introductions, no referee. Roman Reigns stormed to the ring. Lesnar met him halfway. The fight was barbaric. Steel steps, kendo sticks, blood, sweat, screams. Lesnar suplexed Reigns 12 times. Roman hit 3 spears, a Superman punch, and even a Samoan spike tribute to Solo. But it wasn't enough. Lesnar snapped. He locked in the Kimura. Roman's arm twisted unnaturally. Paul Heyman begged for mercy. Lesnar looked at him, and smiled. F5 to Heyman. Then Lesnar hit Roman with the ring bell. 1, 2, 3, no count. Just a ref arriving late to call for the bell and end the carnage. The Beast had won. Roman Reigns, defeated and stretchered out. Aftermath. The future of WWE under the Beast's shadow. Now, the landscape of WWE is forever changed. Roman Reigns is gone, for now. Paul Heyman is hospitalized. Half the roster is injured or refuses to show up. And Brock